Hey Premier Planet, it's your favorite MC, Justin Barlow, and I'm coming at you from inside the Premier Studio in Woodstock, Illinois to fill you in on all the excitement that went down just 24 hours ago at our 235th studio taping. We opened the evening with a one-on-one match. One half of the Premier Pro Wrestling World Tag Team Champion Sem Sei went one-on-one with Premier Academy standout N.P.K. And N.P.K, a very impressive showing in this contest, but in the end, Sem Sei delivers a devastating back body drop to N.P.K to pick up the victory. This wasn't the last time we'd hear of Sem Sei for the evening, because in the main event, he was going to go on to defend the PPW World Tag Team Championships with his partner Iniestra, but we'll get to that a little bit later. Following that match, it was a four corners elimination match to crown new #1 contenders for the PPW World Tag Team Championships, and the competitors in this match, the teams, were selected by random drawing, so we really had a mix and match of who's who in Premier Pro Wrestling. The teams were as follows. You had Jose Acosta teaming with Connor Core. We had 0-2 teaming with a surprise replacement for 0-3, the Persian powerhouse Malad Akbar. Wolfman Huck, the big 310-pounder, teamed with Irish Andy Anderson, and Anakin teamed with former three-time PPW champion, the hunk with the tree trunks, Chase Gosling. And in the end, it came down to two teams, Anakin and Chase, and Malad and 0-2. And at the close of this contest, the #1 contendership was decided when Anakin and Chase, they were able to get a pin on Malad Akbar to clinch the #1 contendership, and they moved on to the main event to challenge for the tag team titles. But before that, we had a one-on-one match, the final match in the best of 7 series. The score was all tied up between 0-1 and Skye Blue. All the marbles on the line, but not just bragging rights. Remember, it was promised that if Skye could take the series best of 7 series home, she would get a one-on-one match against the girl who cost her one of the matches in this series, Cali Young. Whereas if Zero was able to take the whole thing home, Cali promised that she would let him take her out on a date. But in the end, Skye Blue prevails. She's able to roll 0-1 up, bridge her back over 0-1's legs for enough leverage to pin Zero. Skye Blue wins the best of 7 series, and now goes on to this coming Saturday night to go one-on-one with Cali Young and perhaps get a shot at retribution for Cali interfering and costing her a match in the best of 7 series. Then after that contest, non-title action, the PPW champion, the symbol of excellence, Matt Vine, one-on-one against one of the fastest rising stars here in Premier Pro Wrestling, Not Bad Chad. And Not Bad Chad frequently throwing Matt Vine off of his game. Vine showing a lot of signs of frustration, but in the end, Matt Vine is able to deliver a pile driver, cover Not Bad Chad. Not Bad Chad was able to get his foot on the rope at the last possible second, but the referee did not see it, and he called the match in Matt Vine's favor. But the story doesn't end there, folks, because after the match, the Prince of Pro Wrestling, TJ Steele, came to the ring to congratulate Matt Vine, and together with Vine, TJ begins putting the boots to Not Bad Chad until the Bone Dog, Bryce Akers, runs in with a chair, chases TJ and Vine out of the ring. And that was when Bryce and Chad laid out the challenge for this coming Saturday night tag team match. The Bone Dog, Bryce Akers teams with Not Bad Chad to take on the team of the Prince of Pro Wrestling, TJ Steele, and the PPW champion, Matt Vine. And then it was finally time, folks, to decide who would walk away with the PPW World Tag Team Championships. Would it be the reigning champions, Iniestra and Sem Sei, or would it be the challengers, Chase Gosling and Anakin? Well, the first fall went to Chase and Anakin, but Chase and Anakin got a little ahead of themselves. They pick up the fall, they run out of the ring, and they grab the tag team titles, thinking that they've won, but as they're making their way to the back, that was when Iniestra reminded them that now every championship match in Premier Pro Wrestling is 2 out of 3 falls. This resulted in Anakin and Chase having to return to the ring, at which point Iniestra and Sem Sei, with a double team maneuver, picked up the second fall. We went into the third and final fall, and we are going to roll the footage, and you can see for yourself who walked away with the gold. So after a hard-fought 2 out of 3 falls match, we have new Premier Pro Wrestling World Tag Team Champions, the hunk with the tree trunks, Chase Gosling and Anakin. Congratulations to the new champions, but Iniestra and Sem Sei, the now former champions, are not out of it yet. They're going to get their contractually granted rematch this Saturday night for the titles, but remember, it is a title match, so the rules are 2 out of 3 falls. And also coming up this Saturday, Premier Planet, don't forget, one-on-one match. Skye Blue finally gets her hands on Cali Young. Also, we have a tag team match. The PPW champion Matt Vine teams with TJ Steele to take on Not Bad Chad and the Bone Dog Bryce Akers. And hot off the presses, folks, we are going to have a random drawing gauntlet challenge to crown a new #1 contender for the PPW World Heavyweight Championship. Numbers will be drawn at random before the taping starts. We will see who walks away from PPW 236 with a title shot, which they will get at PPW 237 the following week. As always, Premier Planet, I want to remind you, if you haven't done so already, follow us all over social media and go to PremierProWrestling.com, click the on-demand link, and start your 2-week free trial of PPW On Demand. And then once your 2 weeks is up, it's just $4.99 per month to stream all the Premier Pro Wrestling content your heart desires. So again, PremierProWrestling.com, click the on-demand link, and start your 2-week free trial of PPW On Demand. On behalf of all of us here at Premier Pro Wrestling, thank you for your continued support, Premier Planet. I'm Justin Barlow, and I will see you folks out here along with the rest of the PPW locker room this Saturday night.